All right, y'all. Tonight's game, we got the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Stay tuned. Game will start soon. Shout out to the three. Hit that like button as you come in. For those who are Detroit fans, let's get this game started.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Leading the Lions, of course, the unmistakable Dan Campbell. Just embodies Detroit football now as he enters year 5, coming off those back-to-back division titles. And on the other side, averaging over 11 wins a year in his 6 seasons leading the Packers so far, Matt LaFleur. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2.
Shout out to the 4.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll toss it to Gibbs. Here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. 3rd down run by Gibbs. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's a toss left. Gibbs. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions first down.
Toss, running right. It's Gibbs. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Goff on third. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. On fourth down, Goff. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And it's picked off, but, oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Running it with David Montgomery. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
A gain of 30. First down, Detroit.
A give to Gibbs. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Detroit Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard
Now
line.
Gibbs. And he's caught after a game about 2. Brought down by Quay Walker.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Running it with Gibbs. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Lions go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort there to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make it stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
For the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. He'll work against the blitz. Fumbled it, but it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover, they keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of it. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. First down now, ball at the 33.
180.
He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
The toss play, Montgomery. Has some daylight through the 40. There he goes, right sideline. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Lions out in front. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Corey Ballantyne to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Drill, 50.
Blitz coming long. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Set, hut. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Goff vacates quickly left side. Big gain downfield. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Packers nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Ballantyne on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. To the air with Love. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Lions have recovered it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
What's up?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead.
Packers, nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Ballantyne on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers all set to get back out there. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Love out of the shotgun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
DJ Reed there defensively.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. 1st down from the 42. Play action here with Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
180! Turbo!
Goff off the play action. Downfield, this finds St. Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. It's Gibbs on the carry. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Come on. 180. What's that?
There's a toss left for Montgomery. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Lions blowing them out now, 34-zip. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Packers nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Ballantyne on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out now runs the Packer offense. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet.
Okay, ready?
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we ready?
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Double.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Down. Red, 38.
Love from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defended by Kirby Joseph.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Breaks the tackle. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180.
You get in on the ground here with Montgomery. And they take this in for the score. The Lions continue dominating in our opening half. David Montgomery with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Ballantyne on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready. Cut.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. The Lions get to it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Lions capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead.
Packers nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Ballantyne on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Loses it again. Going the other way. Lions have it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Lions grow their lead on the turnover. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
56. Packers nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun on third down. They're in trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Lions have recovered it. Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down, they're off the field completely.
Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
We go to the line.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
15 yards on the play. And the Lions, first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Montgomery is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
63. Packers nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Ballantyne on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Packers offense headed out late in the half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wounds.
I know, right, Bestie?
Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Ready, go.
Here's Willis to the air. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Trying to find Matthew Golden. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find Matthew Golden. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Down and 10.
Where are you sitting at?
Lions.
No throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Daniel Whelan on now to punt this away. Is this clean at the 30? And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's Goff. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's James Conner. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's a man who had a real nice season last year, Chuba Hubbard. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's Josh Downs. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 58 yards for the score. The Colts wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Ballantyne on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the 3rd quarter. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
3rd quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Down.
On the sneak, it's Love. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll bring a tight end in motion right.
What's up, Charlie?
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. That's almost as good as a sack. Almost.
I've been good. What's up with you?
They like to have sacks more than incompletions, but defensive coordinators, They love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Just got it away before the hit.
Same to you too. Shout out to the 5.
Coming up.
Y'all hit that like button.
Well, they extend well beyond third down today.
Okay, I can't wait to see that one.
On the scoreboard, but now,
That's I can't wait to see that. I'm at 98% and W2K25.
Takes it in at the 21.
Woo! Wait, Detroit, what are y'all doing? Shit!
Does he go in the wrong direction? But he's
I didn't mean for you to go the wrong way. Damn.
Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And unsurprisingly,
God damn it, Detroit. I did not mean for y'all to go the wrong way. That's my fault.
Through this third quarter.
That was my fault.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Damn, and I just cost y'all some yards.
180.
Drive begins with Gibbs.
Ah.
Stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards.
Detroit.
First down.
This is a Detroit game.
Inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom.
Charlie, if you got a favorite team, put it in the comments and I'll make a franchise team for it.
First down. They'll run with Montgomery.
Oh.
To shake off one tackle partner, but the
It
next
don't
one
take
back
y'all
is
that many. Goddamn.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
20.
From the gun, Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure.
Are you a Pittsburgh fan?
They came in before he could find a target.
Okay.
And hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rolling out to trying to get away from
God
the pressure.
damn.
And they drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Here we go with Montgomery. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
The Packers all set to get back out there. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the
No,
field.
I play the universe mode.
Any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now here he goes on the boot. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Lions have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now.
Here we go.
Now Montgomery, toss right side. Daniel managed 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Yeah, Charlie, I just make my own custom shows on WWE, bro.
The first thing that to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Ballantyne on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return.
Out now runs the Packer offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
Jacobs with a first and then some. He brushed him off with ease. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
I don't know. It all depends what team makes it.
That play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Back now, pressure coming. Lost control of another one. And the Lions have recovered it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here you go, to the line. 180. Hey, see the ball, see the ball, see the ball. Attack.
Montgomery now up the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead off the turnover. David Montgomery with the touchdown. A 5th rushing score for him as he moves one away from the NFL record. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Ballantyne on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
Jacobs running behind center. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here's Willis. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Third down and 11.
Air it out on third. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points, and they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Ballantyne on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. 19 Tigers.
Throw here, third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
On now comes their punter. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They run. Here's Montgomery. Still working past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the third. David Montgomery with the touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. What do you say we set up a picnic chair in there for him and save him some time, partner? That is the 6th time that he's run one in this game. And that earns him a well-deserved piece in the record book alongside Alvin Kamara, whose single-game mark he's just tied. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead.
Packers nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Ballantyne on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Corey Ballantyne on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to do some window dressing here in the 4th. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Willis. Wow, it's great again! And the Lions have recovered it. Buttoned up pretty well after that fumble, but they are still going to take over in the red zone.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A toss play, Montgomery. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Fights his way through a tackle, and he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions are running him out of the building. David Montgomery with the touchdown. A 7th rushing score in this game. That's a new NFL record. Well, he had a date with history, and now that football, and heck, maybe the jersey too, they've got a date with Canton and the Hall of Fame. That is a new single-game record for rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this credential. How about you, partner?
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
This has been awesome, right at the intersection of luck and skill. The luck and the good fortune to get so many opportunities, but then that skill to deliver time after time after time.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
All right, y'all. We're back. Sorry, I had to make me some coffee real quick.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Come on, set.
Willis to throw it. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, this is the type of
Shout out
game
to the
that
5, y'all. Hit that like button.
Toting the ball.
Let's go.
This is adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Willis now. Dumps it off to his running back. Up the sideline to the 45. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first. Putting the tight end in motion. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Set up.
Will work against the blitz. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Willis now, 3rd down. Loses it again. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did.
That's the only point they
Finally, in
getting.
this 4th quarter, Brock, they were able to get something up on that scoreboard.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
This return starts at the 5. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Carries this across the 25. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Well, listen to this crowd. They just showed it up on the big board, Brock. He is now the single-game rushing yards record holder.
This is pretty cool, Kate. I was there in person when this record was broken the first time many, many years ago. Sean Alexander in a monsoon. To see it then and now get to call it right here next to you in the booth.
It's a foot race. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And up to Jacobs to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Willis looking to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Wow, it's free again! And the Lions have recovered it.
Well, you can just see the
Detroit got control of the ball.
Looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Shout out to the 5.
The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. With touchdowns on their last two drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out first and goal.
White 20! What's that?
They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Go tonight!
It's Montgomery again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions throwing 6 more on the blowout. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Another score for him this game. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out now runs the Packer offense. And all game, they have struggled
Oh,
to
okay,
attack
that'll
these
be cool,
deficits.
Charlie.
Maybe they can do a little window dressing here.
You had the exact same game like me.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Cardinal.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
To throw, here's Willis. Loses it again. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Go! Bronco 80! Go!
3rd and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock?
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Cut! Black 20! What's that?
Here's Montgomery. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
180! What's that?
They're going to pass it here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Lions running them out of the building. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go! 6.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing here. Clifford. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Lions have recovered it. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with first and goal.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
The Lions and running back David Montgomery getting back to work. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out first and goal.
Not. White 20.
Here's a toss left for Montgomery. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Lions continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point.
What's up, Lisa King?
Off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And their last series, we never really got to see what the true final outcome would have been because they fumbled things away early.
They sure did, Kate, and that adage is true in the NFL. Ball security is job security. Got to protect the ball.
In trouble now, and the ball is out. The Lions get to it. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Lions throwing 6 more on the blowout. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Clifford. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Trying to find Matthew Golden. So it'll be 2nd down. Clifford to the air now. Oh no, he lost control of another one. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover, they keep possession. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Lions get the win on the road.
Detroit won this one, 133-3. Detroit will be leaving out of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner,
let's see what their next game will be.
Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Green Bay.
All right, y'all. Looks like Detroit is going to be facing the Chicago Bears in week 2. So let's see where they go. Oh, Detroit play at home. So the Bears come to us. Shout out to the 5. So this game here will be streaming in the next few weeks. I would try to stream it this week, but we're going to be busy packing and we're going to be on this trip. So what I would do is I will stream this game in the next few weeks when we come back. Because we're leaving on the 17th, but we'll be back on the 28th. But I won't stream this game until the following weekend or when I got a day off for work. So with that being said, y'all, I'm your host, Living with the Mayhans, and I want to thank you to all who came to view Detroit Lions seasonal game, the 18th week, to see if they will make it to the playoffs. Next game, they will be facing Detroit Lions against the Chicago Bears. Well, I said it wrong. My bad, y'all. So we got Detroit Lions going against Chicago Bears. So with that being said, y'all, peace, love, and respect. And I will see you guys in the next Madden 26 Detroit Lions versus Chicago Bears.